Yeah, I think that's a fish on there. Nicely done, Parker.
Oh, Tom, I smell fish.
Hey, even a blind squirrel finds a nut sometimes. There you go, Buzzards Bay sea bass action.
Welcome to New England Boating. I'm Parker Kelly.
And I'm Tom Richardson, and today we're launching our 25-foot Boston Whaler Outrage here at the Bass River Launch Ramp in Yarmouth, Massachusetts on the south side of Cape Cod. It's a great, well-maintained facility that affords quick access to the waters in Nantucket Sound. And today we're going to be taking the Whaler across the Sound to the island of Nantucket.
The word Nantucket is said to mean faraway land, but it's not that far away when you launch your boat from the Bass River.
Sure isn't.
Now the seas are calm and the wind's coming out of the southwest at about 10 knots. So it looks like some clear sailing.
That's right, so let's get the Whaler in the water and head across the Sound to Nantucket.
New England Boating Nantucket.
Let's go. Well, we made it safe and sound to Nantucket Harbor. It didn't take us very long to get across the Sound thanks to great conditions. We made it in about 40-45 minutes.
Yeah, I am so excited to be here. Nantucket is 14 miles long and 3.5 miles wide, and it is 40% conservation land. It's long been one of my favorite places.
Yeah, it's long been a lot of people's favorite places, judging by the amount of boats here in the harbor. We're going to check out Nantucket Harbor and Nantucket the island in more detail. We're going to go ashore, show you some of the shops and restaurants, maybe grab a beer. You're going to go to a spa. But first, we're going to check in with George Bassett, the dockmaster here at the Nantucket Boat Basin.
We're here with George Bassett, the dockmaster at the Nantucket Boat Basin, and we're right outside of the harbor at the Nantucket Bell Buoy. And George is going to show us what we need to know as boaters when we navigate this harbor.
We're going to start heading down the channel, the main channel entrance to Nantucket.
So we're coming up on the jetties, George. You can hardly see them. You better know where you're going when you're in here. They're pretty dangerous sometimes, right?
Yes, the Nantucket Channel does have an east and a west jetty. Years ago, when they were put in place, they were above water at high tide, and through the years of siltration and sinking at high tide, both jetties are underwater, which creates a very hazardous situation for the boater. Okay, here we are passing Red Nun, number 6. As we've made our turn from between buoys 8 and 10, we're heading in a southeasterly direction. We're going to round Brand Point Lighthouse, which is the second oldest lighthouse in the United States.
Oh, is it?
Subject to Boston Light. Boston Light being the oldest.
Really?
And what's this building over this boathouse that we're looking at right there?
That boathouse is the old Coast Guard boathouse where they used to make the repairs in the boats.
That would be Station Brand Point, right?
This is Coast Guard Station Brand Point, two of their 47-footers. Those are the boats that actually will go out in a heavy sea and roll over and upright themselves. We look just off the starboard bow is the entrance to the marina, and that's where one would call ahead. We will then give them directions on where to go into their slip. There'll be a couple of attendants to meet them and greet them at the slip to assist them in their dockage. On the southernmost pier of the marina is the fuel dock.
And I take it you carry lots of diesel and lots of gas.
Yes, we do. There's a whole tank farm up there full.
I'm sure.
So,
yeah, looking around at these boats, you need an awful lot of them. They're pretty thirsty. Well, thanks a lot, George, for that informative tour of Nantucket Harbor and including what we need to know and boaters need to know to get their boat in here safely. Stick around, though, because we got a lot more coming your way, including a visit to Cisco Brewery and a little fishing action.
But first, Tom and I are going to go for a bike ride.
We
The
are?
cottages at the boat basin provide complimentary bicycles, and Tom and I are going to take a tour of Nantucket Village.
Oh, really? That sounds like fun. We'll exercise, work off some of that good Nantucket food.
Indeed, Nantucket by bicycle. So the island of Nantucket really encourages visitors to leave their cars at home. I mean, this is a vacation. You can bike, you can walk. It's a very bike walk friendly town.
So check it out. It's only like 5.5 miles to Nantucket this way to the west, and then 6 miles to Sankaty.
Okay, but we're going to start in town.
Yeah, sure.
Keep up, Tom.
Yeah, okay. Nice.
Here
Way
I
to
go, Tom.
Hey, wait up. I was kidding. You caught the
You'll be
competition
fine.
thing.
Tom, what do we say?
How do you change the gears on this crazy cockamamie contraption?
Now, I don't know what Tom's found, but I just found this really interesting dynamic gallery, Cavalier Gallery. I'm going to go inside and meet the owner, Don Cavalier. What a great array of art you have here. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
This is our 13th year on Nantucket Island. It's a wonderful place to have a gallery, and we're known for our very diverse collection. The background of the gallery goes back to the Hirshon collection, which became the museum in Washington, D.C. My father restored the sculpture. I was a young man. I studied the collection, and hence we have this great eclectic group.
We have everything from traditional art to contemporary art.
Harry Benson, the photographer who came over with the Beatles in 1964, he was their exclusive photographer from 64 to 66.
Landscape, seascape, we have a little bit of everything.
Now, what's your favorite piece?
My favorite piece would have to be our newest work, Bradley Hart. He does acrylic injected bubble wrap pieces.
Total cutting edge contemporary art.
Yeah, that's very
Fabulous.
cool.
Bradley Hart, off the charts. The next Andy Warhol, we believe.
Brewery, distillery, all on the same piece of property.
It's a monster. You got himself a nice little blowfish. Thank you very much.
So we're here with Jeff Horner, the brewmaster here at the Cisco Brewery. Love Brewmaster is a title. It's a great title.
Not bad, right?
Thanks for being here. Can you tell us a little bit about this place? It's so cool.
Sure, yeah, we have a winery, brewery, distillery, all on the same piece of property. They were founded in that order, so 1981 the winery, 1995 the brewery, and then in 2000 the distillery. And of course we make fermented beverages, right?
That's right.
Fabulous.
That's all about.
Yeah.
And they taste great.
Dude.
So these are fermentation tanks, right? This is where we allow yeast to consume simple sugar that we got from malted grains, and that's the basis of beer, right? And then we add an herb, typically hops these days. And our property extends just beyond the hedges over there, so you'll see a lot of herbs growing around the property, and we use those in like the gin and a lot of the specialty beers. And
Now, how long does it take you to, like, from the start of the process to when you get it in the bottle? How long?
depends. Ales 2 weeks, say. Lagers 6 to 8 weeks, and then sour lambic style beer anywhere around 3 years.
How many different products do you guys make?
25 different beers at the end of the year.
25, wow.
Right. Yeah.
How does one stumble upon being a brewmaster?
Yeah, that's exactly how I did it. I stumbled into it.
What do your parents think?
They're okay with it now. Yeah.
If it's profitable, it's good, right?
Yeah, and we have 3 separate tasting rooms, one for the winery, one for the brewery, one for the distillery, and they all face the courtyard. And this place is crazy here in the summer.
Yeah, and you can get tours, obviously, of the
every day at 4 o'clock between Memorial and Columbus Day.
We've got some local cherry stone clams off Tuckernuck Island.
Yeah.
Really high quality. Mm-hmm. Also a Malpac oyster at South Lake of Prince Edward Island. These have been a consistent favorite from ours from 167 over the years.
Yeah. How fast can you shove?
Pretty quick.
Yeah? Can we see it?
Sure.
Come on.
What would you like? A couple oysters?
Oh, I get to choose? How about a PEI?
Okay, here we go. This one?
Yeah, time it. Here we go. Pressure's on. Sean. Nice. Thank you.
This is the distillery bar right behind this wall. We age all of our bourbon, our rum, our single malt whiskey. We distill spirits back over there. And here you can do tasting flights. You can try all of our vodkas, the rum, gin, bourbon, whatever you want.
What is that?
This is horseradish right
Horseradish.
with garlic cloves and pepper flakes. So you sit in there for a couple days.
Yeah.
And after a while, the vodka takes on special flavor. So
Yeah.
it just takes Bloody Mary to the next level.
Should we wander through and check out the?
Go look at some barrels.
Yeah.
Taste that, Tom.
$1,000 whiskey. Someone taste that. That's a good one right there.
Tom needs a boost.
Yeah, there you go. That's it.
Good, Tom.
Tastes great.
Right off the barrel. Who can say that they taste it right off the barrel?
The Notch has been given the highest mark of any North American single malt whiskey by the guy who publishes the Whiskey Bible every year, and then also just won a gold medal at the World Whiskey Awards this past winter too. For our tenure.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so it is truly world class. very unique, spirit. So.
Oh, yeah.
So this is the
And that's
Sankey Light.
that's Sankey Light. That is
that's
the salty beer.
What do you call it?
Goes. It's an obscure historical style that not many people are brewing anymore today.
Okay.
Because when was the last time you had a salty beer? Probably never, right? No,
There's a
it's
first
different.
time for
Here
everything.
goes the salt for him, right?
Yeah, it goes.
Here
the salt.
goes.
Ready? Let's try it out.
That is the best light beer on planet Earth.
Yeah, this one does
fact,
not
not
taste.
just my
This
opinion.
does not taste like a light beer.
Well, thanks a lot, Jeff.
My pleasure.
We appreciate the tour, and come on down, see Jeff, and take a tour and get a little fresh.
Gray lady. So here we are with Captain Bob DaCosta.
Yes, we're off Sankaty Head. Bob was kind enough to hop on board the Whalers today and take us to one of his favorite fishing spots. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it, Bob?
Well, this is the southeast corner of the island. It's called Sankaty Head Light. You can see the lighthouse in the background. And the tide comes around the island from two directions here. And there's a beautiful rock ledge along the bottom here. It holds a lot of striped bass and bluefish. We're going to catch definitely some bluefish today, hopefully a striper. The great thing about this place is even on a day like today when it's blowing out of the southwest, it's flat calm in here. So this is a perfect spot to come and wet a line. You have a distinct advantage because you've done this with me before.
That's true.
So
That's true.
you're supposed to be the seasoned professional. So she should get it's like golf. She should get some
Are you
strokes.
like personally just trying to like diss me like this whole trip, Bob? I mean, it's like
stating the facts.
I mean,
And you can actually see the spikes right here. The yellow, the light green there, that's bait. But those spikes are fish laying on the bottom behind the boulders. There's a rock ledge here that comes up to about 15 to 18 feet, drops down about 30 feet on the other side. And these fish are laying on those rocks. You want to be just off the bottom. But you don't want to be hitting the bottom because there's a lot of moss and grass in here, and you will grass up your lures, and once that happens, you're not going to get a break.
Right.
We're ready. We're back up on the top.
All right, let's go.
Guys.
Let's get lines in.
I'm marking them good right here, so we're going to get one.
The broom technique. You're flopping the line all
Anybody
over
can
the
catch
place.
a fish.
No,
It's
this
how
works for me.
you have to look good doing it. That's the key. There you go. You got him.
Get over on your side. I don't believe. Oh, I got a hit.
Oh, no.
Come on, baby. Oh, there we go. I'm
There you
in. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah, we got a double header. Now, who can get theirs in first? Now, that's the contest. Yeah, good thing you got that fighting belt. I bet you got a bloop. Yeah, baby.
Another big one.
Just lift the tip.
Wow. That's a gator blue.
There he is.
That's a nice blue.
Hold on. Be careful on that teeth.
Yeah, you know what? You catch all the bluefish you want, Parker.
Yeah.
I like to catch striped bass. Really, bluefish are a lot of fun. But you know what? Striped bass, they're really just, a lot more superior. I think a lot of people would agree.
Hey, I got a little variety though, Tom. I can catch anything. That's what this proves.
You got the Nantucket hat trick.
So you got the hat trick, and I got the bass. But, I don't know. Does it even out, Bob?
See his teeth? If you want to release a bluefish and you're worried about getting bit, and also this is better for the fish by handling it less. It's better for the fish to release it. You take a small gaff like this, and you just put it in the shank of the hook like that, and then you turn the line parallel to the body of the fish and give it a shake, and he comes right off. And you
That
don't
makes
have
it
to
easy.
handle the fish. It's better for the fish, and it's much quicker and safer on your fingers to let them go.
Bob DaCosta.
Nice.
Well, Bob, you sure put us on the fish in short order. That didn't take long to catch a bunch here.
You know where to go and how to do it. It's usually not too hard.
Excellent.
And yes, Tom, you win for numbers. For sheer numbers, Tom wins for today.
How does that humble pie taste? Huh? Pretty good? Yeah?
Okay,
Good?
but
Yeah.
I still have the variety category.
And it's
right?
a long season.
No, you win. And I'm sorry I got so competitive. I know it's just all in fun, Tom.
It is. It's all in fun. Get over on your side.
Till next time.
Anyways, yeah. Well, if you want to have some fun, come see Captain Bob DaCosta. He's on the Albacore, located right in Charter Boat Row in Nantucket Harbor. Thanks again, Bob, for taking us out and for catching me more fish than Parker.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, Parker.
They really stepped up the Bloody Mary.
How do we attack this thing?
It's one of the most protected beaches on the island. So Tom and I are having lunch at Brant Point Grill, Harborside at White Elephant, and it's such a beautiful spot. Obviously, we're not the only people enjoying it. It's right on the harbor. There's boats coming in and out, ferries coming in and out. Just gorgeous.
Yeah, and better yet, if you're a boater and you have your boat on one of the moorings out here, you can take your dinghy and beach it right next to the launch ramp here, come ashore and grab a meal.
They also do picnic baskets for you, so you can bring on your boat and take it for the day.
Yep, you can pick it up right at the dock, right in front of the grill.
And so Tom and I are privileged enough to be able to sample signature dishes today. I cannot wait.
Me neither.
They really stepped up the Bloody Mary.
How do we attack this thing? Dip it in the Bloody Mary. Okay, how's that? Hey,
hello.
you're back.
Here we have our seafood tower.
Ready to get cracking?
I'm starting with Duxbury oysters myself. I think there's a mignonette sauce.
You'll have to explain what a mignonette sauce is.
Oh, it's vinegar and shallots.
Mignonette sauce is up to snuff?
Sweet.
I'm not a gourmet, so. What is exactly the sauce that you put on the tuna?
It's wine.
It's a wine background.
With a touch of a lemon aioli.
A lemon aioli, that looks
I love
gorgeous.
aioli sauce. Yes. I've even had that before.
And here's our seared tuna flatbread.
Oh, do I eat these with my hand? Am I supposed to eat this like a pizza?
I think so, because they said flatbread pizza.
All right, okay. Very rare to find pizza like this. And the tuna's rare.
All right, are you punning again?
Yeah. It's got some.
Yeah,
this has some sort of spicy sauce on it too.
It's an Egyptian smoked red pepper hot sauce.
Egyptian sauce, huh? Pretty exotic.
Next we have an arugula and lobster salad. Here's our Nantucket lunchbox.
Oh, all right. I assume those are fried clams.
Fried whole-belly clams, yeah.
I know who got the better deal here. Is there like cheese in here?
No cheese.
No, it's really interesting. It's like I don't know, like a cheddary taste actually. Yeah. It's very, very rich and very creamy.
Tom loves his chowders too. So
There it is. This is our surf and turf for two.
Oh boy.
It's a 16-ounce prime grilled ribeye steak and a 2-pound lobster grilled as well. We have our Brant Point Grill steak sauce.
that's a homemade steak sauce, he said too. So you're gonna do the steak first, or you're gonna put the lobster?
Maybe if I can figure out how to take the lobster out of its shell without making a complete mess.
Well, it's going to be a little bit messy. You have to be ready to get your hands a little bit dirty.
Okay. All right.
Grab a hold of this piece of the lobster here. Using your fork or even the cocktail fork, you can get right into the tail and just peel it right out.
All right.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I have a feeling I'm going to need it. Okay, there you go.
Thank you,
Parker.
Thomas.
You're quite welcome.
So nice.
What a masterful job
Grilled.
I just did.
Are you gonna have your own too?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow, this is looking good.
How many lobsters do you think I've consumed in this course of this meal?
Just thank your lucky stars.
Let's not count. Let's not count. A season's worth for me.
Thank you so much. Well, there you have it, the Brant Point Grill. Everything was unbelievably delicious. Beautiful view, beautiful breeze, delicious food.
Great service.
What's not to love? When you come to Nantucket, make sure you come to the Brant Point Grill. So I'm finally here at the White Elephant Spa. They do body treatments and facials and massages. I'm gonna get a massage. I can't wait.
Welcome aboard,
Thank you.
Captain Steve.
Hello, Captain Steve. Nice to be here. To a wonderful weekend aboard a Hinckley. I'm here at Jetty Beach. It's one of the most protected beaches on the island, so it's very family friendly. In fact, at low tide and even now you can see it's a little bit of shallow. And at low tide you can get hermit crabs there. And they rent kayaks and they rent paddle boards. And there's a restaurant, Jetty Beach restaurant, right up there, and they have a gift store that sells anything a beach person could need. And there's also changing rooms and bathrooms that are public. Paige, who's cute as a button, has worked here for 6 years. And tell us about the restaurant.
It's a very family-friendly restaurant. It's about half a mile outside of town. It's definitely open air, very fun, gets you away from the hustle and bustle of town in Nantucket.
People can come in on their boat, and it's what, a 10-minute walk?
Yeah, I'd say just about 10
And do
minutes.
you do takeout if they wanted to grab some food, call ahead?
Yeah, we have a great takeout menu you can call to go for dinner. We also have just a takeout window during the day.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Can't get any better. Make sure you come down.
Well, we're back with George Bassett, dockmaster at the Nantucket Boat Basin, and we're right outside the dockmaster's office. George, tell us a little bit about the services and amenities that you guys offer boaters.
We have a full concierge service where if somebody needs help with groceries or luggage, we have 3 young ladies that help with anything that somebody wants. If you want to set up a 25-person lobster bake, we can help do that.
Nice.
If you want a veterinarian to come pull a tooth on your dog, we can arrange for that. We have quite a range of capabilities to perform here.
And if people needed a ride around town and that sort of thing.
Well, we help with the elderly and special needs, and anybody that needs a little more time with our golf carts. But we can only go to the base of Main Street.
Right.
We can't go up.
But you can help with
town
renting
roads.
a car or,
Yes.
or arranging taxi service and all that
Taxis,
stuff.
tennis time, golf tea time, dinners.
How about bicycles?
Bicycle rentals, we can help with that. Babysitting services. It's a full-fledged concierge service, just like Four Seasons Hotel in Boston.
Just like the Four Seasons. Nice.
Huh?
George Bassett from the Nantucket Boat Basin. Dockmaster, thanks so much for all your information.
Thank you.
Nantucket has been amazing.
Feels like
Cisco
feels like we've been here a week.
it has. It's only been a couple of days, but I think you should stay a week or a month if you can.
No, it's really wonderful. It's a
Yeah.
great place. I mean, think about what we did. We went fishing. We went to the Cisco Brewery.
We saw galleries. We went downtown. Went for
Well,
a
you saw
bike ride.
galleries.
Yeah.
I did.
We'll find out what you did later.
So I looked at a lot of really cool boats.
Yeah, and we went to the beach, and we just, we just had a great time.
Yeah, it was great. So
check out our website, newenglandboating.com, if you want to know more about this episode and also to see where we're going next week.
that's right. newenglandboating.com and New England Boating TV.
See you next time.